Ask 10 builders which is better, concrete block or wood frame, and you'll get 10 confident answers, and at least 6 of them will contradict each other. That's because this isn't really a question with one right answer. It's a question with a right answer for your specific house, in your specific location, facing your specific risks. So instead of picking a side, we're going to run this like a real debate. Each side gets to make its strongest case. Then we're going to stress test both arguments against real-world conditions, region by region, and show you exactly where each one wins, where each one loses, and where it depends is the only honest answer. Round 1, cost. The frame side goes first because cost is where wood wins hardest. A typical wood-framed home costs meaningfully less to build than a concrete block home of the same size. Framing crews are everywhere. Lumber is a familiar material. And construction moves fast because almost every contractor already knows how to build this way. Block's rebuttal: yes, block costs more upfront, sometimes tens of dollars more per square foot, but that's only half the financial picture. Block homes often qualify for lower insurance premiums in storm-prone areas, and they typically need less maintenance and fewer repairs over their lifetime. Frame homes can be cheaper to build and more expensive to own. Verdict: on cost alone, frame wins on day 1. Block sometimes wins over 20 years. It depends entirely on how long you plan to own the house and where it sits. Round 2, disaster resistance. This is where the debate gets genuinely interesting because the two materials don't just have different strengths, they have opposite strengths depending on the disaster. Block's argument: in hurricane and high wind zones, concrete block has a real, measurable advantage. Research from the Insurance Institute for Business and Home Safety has found concrete block exterior walls can withstand wind pressures 20 to 30% higher than comparable wood frame walls. That's not a small margin. In coastal, hurricane-prone regions, block is often the code-required or code-preferred choice for exactly this reason. Frame's rebuttal: that same rigidity becomes a liability the moment the ground starts moving instead of the wind. In earthquakes, flexibility saves lives. Wood frame structures are lighter, and their many nailed connections let the whole structure flex and absorb seismic energy instead of fighting it. Rigid, heavy materials like concrete block are far more likely to crack and fail catastrophically in a major quake if they aren't specifically engineered and reinforced for seismic loads. So here's the uncomfortable truth for anyone looking for a single winner. The material that performs best in a hurricane is often not the material that performs best in an earthquake. This one isn't subjective, it's regional. Ask what your house actually needs to survive before you ask which material is better. Round 3. Before we move on, please subscribe and like this video to help support our channel. Insulation and energy efficiency. Frame's case: wood framing creates open wall cavities that are simple and cheap to fill with high-performance insulation. That gives frame construction real flexibility in colder climates, where keeping heat inside the house matters more than keeping wind or water outside. Block's rebuttal: concrete block on its own actually has a fairly low R value, meaning it resists heat transfer worse than people assume. But modern block construction rarely stops there. Insulated concrete forms, or ICFs, sandwich rigid foam insulation on both sides of the concrete, and some studies suggest that approach can deliver energy savings of 20 to 30% over a standard wood-framed house. Verdict: standard block loses this round to standard frame, but upgraded block, specifically ICF construction, can beat both of them. This round really comes down to which specific method you're comparing, not just wood versus concrete as a blanket category. Round 4, pests, moisture, and longevity. Block's strongest, least disputed argument: concrete doesn't feed termites. In humid, termite-heavy regions, that single fact can save homeowners thousands of dollars in treatment and repair costs over the life of the house. Block is also naturally resistant to rot, warping, and mold in a way raw wood simply isn't. Frame's rebuttal: modern wood framing isn't the same material your grandfather's house was built with. Treated lumber, moisture barriers, and better sealing techniques have closed much of this gap. Properly built and maintained, a wood-framed home in a humid climate can absolutely go the distance. It just requires more diligence than block does. Verdict: block wins this round by default, especially in the Southeast and Gulf Coast. Frame can compete, but only with more upkeep. Round 5, fire resistance. Block's case is simple and hard to argue with. Concrete doesn't burn. Wood studs and sheathing do. In wildfire-adjacent regions, that's a meaningful advantage, even though most modern wood-framed homes use fire-rated sheathing and cladding to help close the gap. Round 6, flexibility and renovation. Frame's case: running electrical wiring and plumbing through open wood stud cavities is straightforward, and expanding or reconfiguring a wood-framed house later is far easier than doing the same to a solid block wall. Block's rebuttal: that flexibility is a one-time convenience during construction. Once built, a block home requires far less structural maintenance over decades, arguably making up for the harder renovations with fewer of them needed in the first place. So which one is actually better? If you live in a hurricane zone, coastal Florida, the Gulf Coast, the Carolinas, block's wind resistance and lower insurance costs make it the stronger long-term choice, and it's often the standard for exactly that reason. If you live in a major earthquake zone, California, the Pacific Northwest, parts of Alaska, properly engineered wood frame construction generally outperforms standard block because flexibility beats rigidity when the ground itself is moving. If you live somewhere with neither major hurricanes nor major earthquakes, much of the inland Midwest or Northeast, the decision shifts almost entirely to cost, insulation needs, and personal preference. Neither material has a dominant structural advantage there, so this really is a case-by-case decision. If termites and humidity are your primary concern, block has a real, lasting edge. If your top priority is minimizing upfront cost and maximizing design flexibility, frame usually wins. Before we wrap up, let's push back on both arguments one more time, because neither side is as absolute as its strongest advocates make it sound. The claim that block is always the superior, safer material ignores earthquake risk entirely, and it ignores that a poorly reinforced block wall can fail just as badly as a poorly built frame wall. Material alone doesn't guarantee safety. Engineering and code compliance do. The claim that wood frame is outdated or inferior ignores decades of seismic engineering data, ignores that most U.S. homes, including in disaster-prone areas, are still successfully built from wood, and ignores that hybrid approaches like ICF construction have already closed much of the traditional gap between the two materials. The real answer isn't block or frame. It's what does your specific location actually threaten your house with, and which material was engineered to answer that threat? Build for your hazard, not for the internet argument. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more stuff like this.